up, Scentsy fans? It's Patricia and welcome to my what's coming, what's going, and my club edit video. This may be a long video. It's going to be as long as it needs to be. I may be chatty. The first part is going to be what's coming in the catalog. The second part is going to be going through the club and adding scents that I want to secure, but also discussing any retiring scents and what my thoughts are if they're in jeopardy of returning, etc. So we have a spring and summer catalog. This starts March 1st. What I did was I went through, we have 87 scents coming in the catalog. Now 62 of those scents are going to be transition scents. And what that means is those are scents that we are provided new testers for because they are coming into the catalog since last season. We only have 25 core scents. I'm going to call them core scents because that's the easiest way. They are staying in from one catalog to the next. So we're going to call them core scents. I'm going to show you which ones those are, and those ones are obviously safe. So we have Aloe, Water, and Cucumber. This is a bestseller. We have Amazon Rain, also a bestseller. We have Baked Apple Pie in the bakery. We have Black Raspberry Vanilla, a bestseller in the fruity. We have Blue Grotto. This one is a bestseller in the citrus. Staying from last catalog, we have Blue Sage and Tonka. In the bakery, we have Blueberry Cheesecake. We have By the Sea, a fresh scent, and this one is a bestseller. We have Clean Breeze. This one is in the fresh category. In the bakery, we have Clementine Cupcake, that is staying. We have Clothesline, which is a bestseller this season. We have Coconut Lemongrass, which is a bestseller in the citrus category. We have Johnny Appleseed, a fruity scent. We have Luna, a bestseller in the floral. And some of my testers are old, so you can see like they're sweaty and discolored. That's okay. We have Mystery Man. This is a bestseller in the woods category. We have Newborn Nursery, fresh scent. We have Vanilla Bean Buttercream, which I believe is a bestseller in the bakery. It is. Oh, we got fuzzies floating around. We have Weathered Leather. Now, some people wonder, why does this stay in the catalog? I think there was one season, maybe about 3 or 4 years ago, that they took this out and there was like an uproar. So I think in certain parts of the southern US, this sells extremely well. So there you go. I feel like it should be a McDonald's, like, you know how they talk about the mystery menu? This should just be always available, but not necessarily in the catalog, just kind of hidden and people can order it. We have Welcome Home. This is a spice scent that is staying year round. And we have White Amber Antique. Now this one is a bestseller, so that's interesting. Now, part of the Disneys that are core scents, I'm going to call them, is Mickey Mouse and Friends. That's a fruity scent. Most of these are fruity. We have Oh Boy. We have Disney Princess True Love awaits. This one's kind of like a floral fruity, even though it doesn't talk about floral at all, but it's very pleasant. We have Totally Mini, a fruity scent, and we have 100 Acre Wood. What did they put that in? It's kind of like a cozy scent. All right, so those are the core scents that are staying, so we don't need to talk about those anymore. Now, I do have a video out on the new release scents, but I'm just going to show you. The new releases are Banana Leaf and Bamboo. They actually skipped giving me a tester of that one, so I messaged Scentsy, and they're going to give me another one. So we have Lake My Day in the fresh. Both of those are fresh. We have Mango Matcha. I believe that's a fruity. We have Mountain Sunset. I'm not sure what this one is. Probably a fresh. Yes. We have Raspberry Hibiscus Tea. This is a fruity. Peace Lily Be With You is a floral. I have these out of order. Soak and Raise. This is a floral. Sugar Blossom they put in the bakery. Oh, there's hair. Sorry. My room's a mess. Tropic Nectar in the fruity. And we have Woodland Meadow in the fresh. Now this week coming up on Tester Tuesday, I will be reviewing Strawberry Lemon Cake, Mango Matcha, and Mountain Sunset. Now we have 14 scents that are new to the catalog, but we have seen them in some way before. One of them has been in the catalog before, but the other 13 have been like limited time offers, past scents of the month, etc. So let's just highlight those. Or we have a peeling apple, and that's a fruity floral. We have blue agave and melon. This is a fruity scent. I really like both of those, so I'm happy. I was so happy to see them back. We have kukui and coconut. This is put in the floral section. We have lemon drizzle cake. This is in the bakery. We have pink lemon water. This one is in the, I think it's in the, should be in the citrus, but I'm not sure. Let me look. Yes, pink lemon water is in the citrus. We have rainbow red from the red bar from the Chase Rainbows collection. That's in the fruity. We have ruby nectarine. This one is in the fruity. This was a former scent of the month, very, very strong. We have sandalwood tangerine that is made it from the Father's Day collection into the catalog. It's in the woodsy section. Now listen, I get great performance from this. I find it kind of strong. In some areas I warm it, and then about a light to medium in others. So just fiddle around with that one if you don't get great performance. From the yellow bar from the Chase Rainbow, we have sparkling yellow, and you can't even really see the font there, but this is a great, great lemon, pineapple, bright, sunny. I think there's grapefruit in here. It's really nice. We have star apple and freesia. Yeah, that one's like a fruity floral. We have Vitamin U Unwind. I think they put this in the fruity, but I think it could also go in the floral because I'm pretty sure there's apple blossom in here. We have Whipped Vanilla Lavender. This one was from the Mother's Day collection last year. Very light, kind of replacing French lavender, which didn't return. We have Ariel Under the Sea. That is in the Disney. That has been in the catalog before. And new to the catalog, but not new to us, we have Wizarding World, Harry Potter. So that's in the woods, and Ariel is in the fresh. So what we're going to do now is, before I talk to you about the scents that are transitioning in, I'm going to talk to you about the scents that didn't make the cut from last year. Just one second. I got to grab my other catalog. Okay, so I have my old catalog. I'm going to read out the names to you. These are important because if you're doing club edits, these ones are not returning, so you better keep them in. We have Atlantic Air, Be Fabulous, Coral Waters, French Lavender, Iridescent Pearl, Lavender Cotton, Lush Gardenia, Mad Vermelon, My Hero, which just kind of didn't surprise many people, Oh Snapdragon, Paradise Petals, Peach Nectar, Pineapple Pucker, Pink Cotton, Pink Sugarberry Mint, Plumeria Peach, Prickly Pear and Agave, Sand Swept, Satin Sheets, Sea Salt and Avocado. Now that is still in brick. Some people have asked, how do we know if they're going to keep the brick? We don't know. They have had removed bricks in the past before without warning, but that was, you know, kind of when Scentsy Club was first starting. I think now if they remove bricks without warning, we would have an uproar. So Summer Holiday, Sun-Soaked Petals, and the shocker and the heartbreak for a lot of people, Vanilla Waves. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to quickly go through the testers, just showing you the ones that are coming in, returning into the roster of spring and summer. It always kind of reminds me of when you were a kid and you used to check the class list and see who was in your class, or sports team from one year to another, who got cut, who made it in. This one I'm always surprised makes it in. It's a very light performer in the citrus category, I believe. Aloha Citrus. I wouldn't mind seeing that one go away. We have Apple Teeny Splash. I really like that one. It's a good one. We have Apricot Vanilla, a soft, fruity scent. Very pretty, good for bedrooms. We have Berry Bright. This one is kind of like a, it's not anything special for me because I'm not a fruity gal, but this one is one that my daughter would like. We have Bonfire Beach. This is a bestseller. We have Camu Camu, a fruity tropical scent. That one's a pretty good one for me. We have Cinnamon Vanilla. This is one of the 2 spice scents we have this season. And we have Cloudberry Dreams. I believe this is in the fruity section, but it's kind of a floral fruity. It's very strong. If you like strong scents, there you go. All right, bestseller, we have Coastal Sunset in the wood section. We have in the citrus, Cocoa Lime is returning. We have coconuts for coconuts. This one is a nice strong coconut based scent. All my wax is yellow, but this tester is white. So you might have yellow wax or white wax, who knows? We have Daydream Oasis. This sold very well with my locals last year. We have Go-Go Mango. This is a light scent for most. It's a fruity floral, a tangy fruity floral, tropical in nature. We have Havana Cabana. This one, it doesn't really do much for me. I smell pineapples and bananas. I think there's oranges and something else. But this one doesn't perform very well for me. So that is Havana Cabana. We have Here Comes the Sunflowers. I can honestly say I've rarely warmed this one. Yeah, it's pretty though. It smells good. And we have Hibiscus Pineapple. I'm using this downstairs in hand soap right now. So that one is very familiar to me. All right, let me slide over a few more. Oh, I think I just messed some up. We have Jammy Time. This is returning and it's in a brick. This is a strong, long-lasting scent. Nice and relaxing, great for bedrooms or slightly bigger than bedroom spaces. We have Just Breathe. This one is returning after retirement for 6 months. I really like this one. It's a sweet eucalyptus style minty citrusy scent, kind of bright and invigorating. Some people say clean or light, but I would say yes when I first smelled it, but the more my scent life has evolved, I've really grown to like that one. We have Palm Trees and Ocean Breeze. This was the scent of the month from like May of probably 2021. Yeah, it's a really tropical, like sweet, beachy kind of scent. We have Lemon Sorbet, another lemon. This has grapefruit zest. And it's a very sophisticated lemon, a little bit softer. We have where are we going? Lilacs and Violets. This is a floral. Most people would say fairly strong. I get about a medium performance out of that. I don't know why. Magnolia Linen. This is a laundry-based scent that is very pretty. I really like this one. It's okay on cold, but when you warm it, it's really nice, but it is pretty strong. We have Make a Splash. This is a strong melon apple scent and like tropical waters. We have Mocha Doodle. This is a gentle coffee with some caramel and cocoa influences, cream, sweetness. We have Shoreline Drive. This is a fresh scent. This is nice. Kind of a nice bathroom type of scent for me. We have Paradise Punch. I'm out of order here, but that's okay. This is a fruit-based scent. It's in the citrus category. We have Pina Colada Cha-Cha. This scent does very well for me, despite smelling like medium on cold. It does very well in my open layout. So it's kind of like, just like it says, smells just like a Pina Colada, but more of like a virgin one. We have Pineapple Mango. Yeah, you get, it's almost like Go-Go Mango met Pineapple Pucker, and we've just heard Pineapple Pucker did not return. We have Mahalo Coconut. This is coming back. This one has been a bestseller in the past. I don't think it's a bestseller now. Let me just double check. No, it is not. We have Rainbow Sherbet. This is like a fruit punch. I think there's a little bit of lime in that. We have Skinny Dippin'. This is a tropical fruity type scent, but it says it has apples and pears and melon. But there's also some tropical vibes going on. We have Squeeze a Day, which is a strong lemon-based scent with a little bit of vanilla. We have Sugared Strawberry, which is strawberries, currants, and lemons. It reminds me of a strawberry sauce you'd put on cheesecake or on a sundae. It's very nice, kind of juicy and tangy. We have Summer Moonlight. This is a pretty romantic scent. Smells good. It's a light to medium for me. I use it in bedrooms. We have Sunkissed Citrus. This is a really invigorating scent for me. It's got lemons, limes, oranges, and grapefruit. Yeah, mostly orange base, about a medium intensity. Very bright and fresh. We have Pink Rhubarb Sugar. This is nice. Yeah, this reminds me a little bit of like a summer version of Pomegranate Prosecco a little bit, but without the bubbliness. So sugary sweet, there you go, with a little bit of tartness from the rhubarb. We have Tangerine Creamsicle, which is a citrus-based scent that smells just like a better version of an orange dreamsicle. Oh, so good. On the lighter side, but very pleasant. And also in this category, a bestseller is Watermelon Tangerine. This is returning. This is got some like dewy greens in the background. It's got like watermelon and tangerine, and the dewy greens makes it a tiny bit less candy like watermelon. So this is very pleasant. So that is kind of a long preamble to the club edit. When I go through my club edit, I am going to discuss the fall and winter scents and what my prediction is are they going to come back or not? I don't have any inside knowledge. It's just my prediction. Let's switch up the phone. I'm going to do screen recording. That's always a little bit of a challenge for me. Hopefully it works. You have until February 28th to secure any fall and winter scents into your club. Let's go. Okay, so here we are doing my Scentsy Club edit. Now I hope that the volume is on here because I can't refilm this. So I only get a quarterly club, and right now there's 32 items. The prices that you see are Canadian prices because I'm in Canada. So ironically, I do have a few items in my club for a customer that didn't start a club and doesn't really feel comfortable juggling it, so I do that for her. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is bring up the club. Now, the very first thing is to delete any scents that are returning, because I don't need to get scents in my club that I can get in the regular catalog. I just don't need to do that. Now, the funny thing is, I already deleted Bonfire Beach. That's the only scent that's returning that I had. So anyway, the other thing I deleted was White Sands because that's coming and bring back my bar. I've had that in my club forever, but I can save a couple bars by deleting it ahead. I recently deleted Maraschino Sugar Cookie and also Hazelnut Frosting. Now, Maraschino Sugar Cookie, it's just not a love for me, and Hazelnut Frosting is, but they keep sending me old bars, like from 2019, and I just can't keep up, so I took it out, and I'm just going to enjoy what I have. There is one other bar that I can remove, and I will show you once we get to it. So, I'm going to just show you what's in my club. I have Woolly Slippers. These are all going to stay. We have Pacific Sandalwood, Apple S'mores, Marshmallow Mint, Vanilla Oud, Snuggle Up, Fresh Cut Daisies, very, very strong, Simply Vanilla, Sugar, Apple Butter Frosting, Homestead Holiday, Vitamin R Relax, and the Little Mermaid Kiss the Girl. I think that might be my only licensed bar. No, there might be another. Cotton Candy Cookie, Love and Happiness, and Sea Salt and Avocado. Now, Sea Salt and Avocado did not return, but that is available in Brick. Now, I'm not chancing it because I don't trust Scentsy. I'm keeping it in my club. The other thing is, a girl I work with, Audrey, she loves Sea Salt and Avocado. She just keeps buying my bar. So I just, that's kind of the dilemma I'm in with that. So I actually almost need more bars, but usually what happens is she buys them and I got to wait for them to show up. So for a customer, we have 2 banana nut breads. We have toffee butter crunch. We have coconut cotton. And also for that same customer, we have lemon drizzle cake. Now that is returning, so I'm actually going to remove it. And I can just buy one from the catalog and kind of sell it to her that way. So let's just get rid of lemon drizzle cake. Yes. So we have candy cane buttercream. I'm going to keep that in for a bit to test it out. We have Ravenclaw. I love that one. We have Saint Snickerdoodle, Snow White Kind Heart, which I love, Blue Christmas, which is very strong and probably one of my favorite Christmas scents, so I'm going to keep that in. Caramel Chestnut is kind of on probation. I have to try out my Brick a little bit more. And Sea Salt and Avocado Brick, I just actually received that, so I'm going to delete that because I'm not going to get the same half-price item twice. I assume if you're watching this video, you know all about Scentsy Club. I'm not going to go into all the details about Scentsy Club. This video would be way too long, but maybe I'll do a very short, quick, condensed version of the perks of Scentsy Club. But I think for most part, Scentsy does a great job in the frequently asked questions, and you can always reach out to your consultant and ask questions if you need clarification. All right, now the next 4 you're going to see do not have the little saved logo next to the bar. I have Cucumber Lime as a bring back my bar. I've added in Hazelnut Latte, Peppermint Rush, and that's actually for the customer that gets the banana nut bread, etc., and vanilla cream. So there you go. So now we have to start adding scents to Club. So let's add, and in doing so, we're going to talk my strategy. So we're going to add more items, and we're going to go to Scentsy Wax Bars. So what I'm going to do is talk to each scent and say what I think about it. So we have a couple core scents: aloe water and cucumber, Amazon rain. So apple and cinnamon sticks, that is not a scent for me. I don't care for it. It's a top seller. I'd be surprised if it left, but it is a unique apple and cinnamon stick scent. So if a new customer was purchasing that, they'd be like, oh, this wasn't what I was expecting. But it's kind of like an oaky, sophisticated, slightly cologne version of apples and cinnamon sticks. So I think it'll return. I think it sells well enough. Apple cherry strudel, I think, is in jeopardy because we have maraschino sugar cookie to choose from, even red, white, and berry pie. You never know, they may throw that in next spring and summer. So if you like apple cherry strudel, I would put that in your club. Any scent that you are absolutely in love with, that you'd be devastated if it didn't return, despite what I say, I would put it in your club. So let's just get that out there. All right, we're going to skip over apple press because that is not a retiring scent. It's a bring back my bar. So we have Arctic Kiss. I am going to add 1 bar to my club. I only ever add 1 bar because I just want to secure it. It's like an insurance policy. I have so much wax that sometimes I don't even get to warm my club scents as much as I want. So continue shopping. This is a very crisp scent. I think it sells well enough that it will come back, but I'm not taking a chance. All right. We have Around the Campfire. Now this one I'm going to add to my club because it's very unique. I treat my Around the Campfire like a brick. I take each cube and I cut it up into little pieces and I add it to scents to kind of switch things up. It does really well with like creamy, dreamy, feminine type scents like sugar, pink haze, even marshmallow mint, vanilla mint. You can add it to a lot of different things to switch them up. A vanilla bean, buttercream, a sugar cookie, those are all logical choices. So I'm going to add a bar of that because this one has a niche audience. You have to like smoky scents to like this. So I'm not sure. Continue shopping. I'm not sure if there's enough people that love it that boost the sales up enough. All right, Autumn Blaze Maple is a bring back my bar, so we don't need to talk about that. Autumn Hearth. That one I think will come back. It is a pretty good seller. It's a cinnamon apple tonka kind of scent. We have our Autumn Road Trip. This one, it kind of went through a phase where it was very popular. Now I'm not sure where it's at because when you bring stuff out in cleaning, I don't really think this scent is a great scent for cleaning. They brought it out in dish soap, I think, and counter clean. I would put this in my club. I'm kind of iffy on that one if it's going to return or not. I would have thought for sure, but now I'm just not sure because sometimes after 2 or 3 years, scents kind of lose their like lure, so not as many people repurchase them. Autumn Stroll is a bring back my bar, so we'll skip over that, excuse me. Tester Tuesday voting. We have Autumn Sunset. Now that one is a top 10 fragrance, probably from years past. I don't know where it stands now. It's basically apples, pumpkins, fall leaves, and spices, I think. Not sure about that one. I find some of these classics and Scentsy is discontinuing, so just be aware. Baked Apple Pie is staying. Be Merry is leaving, and I don't need to put it in my club. It's not a love for me. That one is also one that I'm not sure about. I think it sells well at Christmas, but I'm not sure if it sells well enough that it beats out some of the other bars in sales. So if you notice, they had 10 new releases and 14 kind of coming into the catalog. That's 24 cents. That means that there could be a potential like 20-ish cents that could get the boot. So we have Berry Blessed. I think that one will return. It seems to do well like in the other products like scent circles, etc. Not scent circles, flowers. All right. Blackcurrant Plum is a new release. That's a really nice new release, but it's very soft. So I don't know if it's sold well enough. I would put that in your club because new releases are not guaranteed to return. Ever since I've been a consultant, I've seen lots of scents that have just had, I call them one-season wonders. Kind of like a one-hit wonder. It's a one-season wonder. Black Raspberry Vanilla is a bestseller, and it's a core scent, so that's not going anywhere. Blackberry Spice, I think, sold well enough, and I expect that to return. Not a scent for me, though. Blue Grotto, Blue Sage and Tonka, and Blueberry Cheesecake are all core scents. Now we have Bright Cider Life, which I absolutely love. My friend Patricia is going to put that in her club, and I'm going to save a space. And if I expect it to come back, but we're each taking one scent and putting it in our clubs for the other person, just because we both think those scents will be back. So that is when I would club, because I love it so much, I expect it's going to return. So that's kind of the strange logic I'm taking with that one. The next one on this sheet is Caramel Apple Craze. That one is like a caramel and an apple scent. It was a former scent of the month, very, very strong. You could recreate that with other Scentsy bars such as Johnny Appleseed plus salted caramel toffee, something like that. So I'm not sure if that one's going to come back. Cashmere and Corduroy is a great top-selling scent. I would expect that's coming back, but I'm going to add it to my club just to be sure. It's a beautiful scent. Continue shopping. Cedar Cider, I'm going to put this in for a while. I can probably live with the bars that I have, but one of my customers said it somewhere. I think I might have been in another comment section on a video, and they said if they put scents in their club and they see that they've not come in clearance, then they usually feel pretty good about it, and sometimes they remove it. And I thought, oh my gosh, that's such a good strategy. You could still get burned, but that's what I'm going to do with Cedar Cider. So it's in my club until the clearance section kind of comes in, fall and winter clearance comes in, and we kind of see what's going on, and then I'll kind of decide from there. Christmas Cottage is a top seller around Christmas time. I suspect that will be back. Cider Mill is also a classic scent. I suspect that will be back, and if it doesn't come back, I would be okay. And I think that both of those last two scents I discussed would come back and to bring back my bar. Cinnamon Bear. That is a top seller despite a lot of YouTubers not liking cinnamon. Cinnamon Bear does do very well locally, and it does very well with the general public. I just think it doesn't do well with the YouTube community. I don't mind it. Cinnamon Buttercream is not a favorite of mine, so I can pass on that. I think that it's just a generic mixer. I don't know if that will come back, so put that in your club if you like it. Cinnamon Pine Cones, just as a side note, I suspect we'll see that in the catalog coming up, but you never know, but I suspect it's coming. Clean Breeze is a core scent. Clementine Blossom, I haven't even tried that. Clementine Cupcake is staying. Clothesline, staying. Clove and Cinnamon. That one was in the scents of the season, so why did they do that? Are they trying to boost its sales? I don't know. Very interesting. I think it's a good seller. The people that like spice buy it. I don't know if it's a good enough seller to stay. It's a good scent, strong and long lasting, but you have to kind of like those aggressive spice scents. Not one that I need to club. Coconut Lemongrass, Coconut Palm, Bring Back My Bar, another Bring Back My Bar. Cozy Cardigan, that one I would have suspected it would never leave for a while, but now that Cashmere and Corduroy is back, and sometimes, it's like a sports team. If you have a point guard and you have another point guard that's a little bit better, which one do you keep? Because sometimes you got to axe one of them. So if you love Cozy Cardigan, I'd put it in your club. Crayon Apple Crumble I really like. Not enough to club it, but I think it'll be back. I think it's sold well enough. And then we have a Bring Back My Bar and Cranberry Muffin. A few Bring Back My Bars. Oh, sorry. We have Dancing Sugar Plums. This is a really nice scent. I hope to see it back. I think it sells well enough that we will see it back, but it's probably a medium to a medium light scent, a very nice plum spiced, little bit apple kind of scent going on. All right, the next three are staying, so we don't have to talk about those. The next one we have is Eucalyptus Wreath. This sold really well. The second year it was out. I'm not sure about last year, so not one that I need to club. We have Fairy Tale Pumpkin. One of my locals really likes this, and I honestly think they only brought this into the catalog to clear out some of the Scent of the Month bars that they had left over from the Scent of the Month kits, because this one was not a very good seller. It's kind of like a candied blueberry medley, candy corn kind of weird scent going on. So not one for me. Falling Apples I didn't really like. It smelled like it was like older apples that had fallen off the tree, but I think it did well enough it'll return. Farm Stand Pumpkin is one that I would be worried. I don't think that's going to come back. So if you like that one, maybe club it. It's basically like a caramel pumpkin scent. They say there's apple and spices, but I get caramel and pumpkin. First Day of Fall sells well. It usually sells out at one point, so I suspect that will be back. All right, Fluffy Fleece on this line is leaving us. The other two are Bring Back My Bars. So Fluffy Fleece is a former brick, and bricks are always tricky because it's kind of it can be the kiss of death, because what happens is People get all excited, they buy the bricks or they buy them in clearance, and then they've got all this fluffy fleece. They have no need to go and buy the bar. The bar sales dip, and then what do? They have to discontinue the scent. So if you like fluffy fleece, even though it's doing very well in laundry, I would definitely club the bar because that one is always in jeopardy just based on the fact that it was in a brick. And bricks take people a long time to use up, so. All right, in this line we have Frosted Vanilla as a retiring fall and winter scent. This was probably the best-selling new release scent in a long time that I've seen from Scentsy. It was by far the most popular new release with my local customers. I suspect we will see that back. If you love it, actually, you know what? I have to club it for my customer. She wants two. Just one second. Continue shopping. I need to add another one. Yeah, there we go. Sorry. It did change it to 2. She wants that, so I have to add it for her. I almost forgot. All right. In this line, we have Bring Back My Bar in the middle. The other 2 are retiring. So we have Graham Cracker Crunch, which is like peanut butter graham. I think that will be back, I suspect. Harvest Blessings, that's kind of like quintessential old school Yankee Candle, like spicy pumpkin apple kind of thing going on. Not for me. I wouldn't mind if that one didn't come back, but I think a lot of people like it. It's just, I don't really like it, so. I did like it on Cole's Nip, just once I warmed it, it wasn't for me. In this lineup, we have Hazelnut Latte, which is a Bring Back My Bar, so we're going to skip over that. We have Huckleberry Hideaway, which is a kind of a strange scent. It's very long-lasting. I probably should have included it in my long-lasting scents, but that one would be in jeopardy as far as I'm concerned for a new release. And we have Hug in a Mug, which seems to sell well enough. I think it'll be back, but you just never know. I wish I could see the list of things that sold. Iced Pine and Icicles and Evergreen. Now, out of these 2, I'm definitely going to club Icicles and Evergreen because it's my favorite. And that was my agreement with Patrice. She's going to club Bright Cider Life. I'm going to club Icicles and Evergreen. All right. Iced Pine is... I like it, but it's not a ride or die for me, so we're going to... this one was a bestseller last year, which surprised me because I never saw it having that, special status before, but you never know with any of these. I would say that one might be in jeopardy because Very Snowy Spruce and Icicles and Evergreen are probably going to stick around. So we have Johnny Appleseed, that's staying, Luna's staying, and Mango Margarita is a Scentspiration. And also Mango Shortcake and Mango Wildflower. All right, Maple Apple Bourbon. That one is a very strong, long-lasting maple apple and bourbon scent. And I suspect we will see that back. It's a good performer. All right, Marvel is leaving. So if you love that, club it. Mediterranean Spa. Those 2 are Bring Back My Bars. We have Mystery Man. Mystery Man staying, Newborn Nursery is staying, Gridiron Rush is a limited time offer, NHL Fresh Ice is a limited time offer, Orchard Apple and Spice is leaving. I suspect that won't come back, so if you like that one, pick it up. It's a really good scent, but I don't hear a lot of people talk about it, so. All right, Perfect Day. I think that one won't be back, but probably the next year it'll be in jeopardy for sure. Then we have Perfect Peppermint. I almost could guarantee that will be back because it sells out and people seem to like it. So we have the next 3 scents. None of them are retiring for fall and winter, so we'll just keep going. Polar Bear Hug, formerly known as Eskimo Kiss. That is a long-standing scent, and I would hope it would come back. I think it sells well enough that it will come back, so hopefully we'll see that one back. Pomegranate Prosecco, that one, those type of scents are always questionable because they're good for fruity people that don't like fall and winter, but I don't know if they sell well enough in that time frame to stick around. So that one I would consider kind of iffy. Pumpkin Chai, I don't think we're going to see that one back. It's just a prediction of mine. I don't think we'll see it back. So make sure you club that one if you like it. Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl is a love of mine, but I'm not going to club that one. I suspect we'll see it back, and if we don't, I've got so many that I've been using, I'm almost a tiny bit burnt out on it, so... This one I'm going to club, though, because it's older and sometimes doesn't get the love. So I'm going to club Pumpkin Roll. So we'll just continue shopping. The next 2 are Bring Back My Bars. We have Salted Caramel Toffee. That one is leaving, but I don't need to club it. We have Scary Good. I think that one will not be back, so if you like Scary Good, make sure you club it. It did really well right out of the gate, and it just seemed to fizzle out. Silver Bells, I'm worried is in jeopardy because we've been seeing things come up in clearance, so I'm going to add that, just one, and we're going to continue shopping. It's a really nice bedroom scent. Long lasting. Sips of Cider, I don't think we're going to see that one back because it just was too polarizing. Either people loved it or hated it. When you hear cider, you suspect you're going to get an apple-based scent, not a citrus-based scent. All right, Spice Berries was a bring back my bar. Spice Ember Glow, I'm going to add a bar into the club. This is a really different kind of scent. It's kind of like a sophisticated, like cinnamon, ember, kind of warm type scent. I really like it, so we're going to club that one. Starburst Sky is not a love of mine, and Sticky Cinnamon Bun will keep going. Sugar Cookie, I'm going to add one bar because even though it's in the brick, I can't trust Scentsy, so I'm going to add, and you just never know because it is a light scent, so some people might not have great performance. Mandalorian is a very popular, unique kind of scent. I like because it's unique. Tinselberry, that one is kind of iffy on whether it's going to return. I would be a little worried for that because it's people that love it, but some people just don't find it works for them. Toasted Acorn and Oak, I don't think we're going to see that back. I could be wrong, but I don't think we're going to see it back. Then we have Vanilla Bean Buttercream, bestseller. I'm going to temporarily club Vanilla Cinnamon Maple because I've really grown to like this one. And again, it used to be a brick, and I think that people are still working on their bricks. So I'm going to club this because it's a nice, neutral, just sweet enough bakery scent for me. So there we go. Vanilla Cream is already in my club. Velvet Moon, I was going to club, but I warmed it again, and I'm just okay. I have another bar. I'm just okay with having the other bar. I don't need, to guarantee that one. Very Merry Cranberry is leaving. I suspect we'll see that stay because we don't really have a lot of cranberry scents. Very Snowy Spruce is kind of a long-standing love for many, and it sells well, so I think we'll see that stay and return next year, excuse me. Out of these ones, the only one that we have to discuss is White Amber and Silk. That one is retiring. I don't think we're going to see this one back. Light Performer, I do have to rewarm. I have 3 cubes left of my original bar. I'm going to rewarm that soon, but I just don't hear people talking about it, and it just wasn't strong enough for many people, so I think that one's in jeopardy. White Amber Antique is returning. Winter Bay Apple Tea, I suspect, will return. So much so that I never usually put it in my club. And even if it didn't return, I wouldn't die. I'm okay with not having it, but I think it would come and bring back my bar. And there we go. So what we're going to do is we are going to tab up to the little sign that has the shopping bag. Sorry. Just close your eyes for a second. I'll tell you when to open them. Okay, here we go. So let me just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I've got 12 in my bag. So that sounds like it's correct. I'll double check, but that looks like correct. So you click on that, and then it says review your subscription. It says it's going to come May 17th. Now, interestingly enough, I'm stockpiling a lot of these in my club because I'm going to get one shipment in May. My next shipment is going to come in August. Now, by August 17th, we will know what's returning. So a lot of these fall, winter that I'm adding, at most, I will just get it once. So, and I'll choose my half price item now, just for fun. Let's do it. All right. Let's see. I'm going to pick a brick, but I could always change it. But let's go with a brick. Dun, da, da, da. I am going to choose, I think I'm going to be crazy and choose, let me just scroll through, either Luna or I think I might choose Blueberry Cheesecake. Now, my family doesn't like that one, so it'll probably last me like 5 years, but I can always change it. So let's do Blueberry Cheesecake. All right, so here we go again. It says I've added Arctic Kiss, Around the Campfire, Cashmere and Corduroy, Cedar Cider, that one's temporary, probably. Frosted Vanilla, well, I guess they're all going to be temporary because hopefully they all come back, but you just never know. 2 for my customer on the Frosted Vanilla, Icicles and Evergreen, Pumpkin Roll, Silver Bells, Spiced Ember Glow, Sugar Cookie, Vanilla Cinnamon Maple, and my half price items. So now what I'm gonna do, close your eyes again. I'll tell you when to open them. Doop, 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 doop. Oh, then you wanna update subscription. So there you go. It says thank you. And that is my club. So I know this was a really long video. Hopefully you found it enjoyable. Maybe you were listening to it on the drive or doing some chores. Anyway, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know. I don't think I'm going to do a catalog sniff through of the scents. I just don't think I am. But I'm going to be seeing you guys with lots of content coming up. And if you have any specific video requests, please let me know. If you're new to my channel and you like Scentsy kind of content, please subscribe. Also, there is a melting challenge that we have starting in March, and I'm going to put a video up probably on the weekend, a few days before it starts, explaining how to incorporate that into your life if you are a Scentsy only customer, because a lot of vendor wax people change their wax out more frequently than Scentsy wax people. There's a few little tips and tricks I will give you, so hopefully you'll check in to see that. Thanks for spending the last few minutes with me. I hope you have a great day in your neck of the woods. Take care, and I will see you guys in the next video.